Amnesia is the game that completely changed my perception of horror. The visuals play a huge role in creating an atmosphere of fear and the unknown. The dimly lit corridors, dark corners, and flickering torchlight make the game world extremely sinister. The heavy, ominous shadows almost press down on you, and the limited visibility in the dark locations truly evokes fear. Plus, the graphics perfectly convey that sense of hopelessness and vulnerability, making every second in this world more terrifying. Outlast is one of the scariest games I've ever played, largely thanks to its graphics. The night vision camera is one of the key visual elements that adds realism to everything happening. When the battery runs low and you're forced to navigate dark corners, you feel real terror. The insane asylum's deranged patients, its destroyed interiors, and the red stains on the walls all look so realistic that they make your heart pound. Resident Evil 7 and Village are real visual masterpieces that offer completely different but equally impressive worlds. Resident Evil 7 takes us back to a terrifyingly claustrophobic experience with decrepit rooms and horrifying family secrets intricately detailed to heighten the sense of constant threat. Resident Evil Village, on the other hand, has a different kind of visual spectacle, from magnificent Gothic castles to open, snowy villages.
Quit your whining. We're almost there.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you if you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrescu, my daughters and I will deliver to you the finest.
Way ugly! I want to see! He's awake!
Mother, shut the fuck up!
What? Where?
You mean you'll screw around with him in private? Where's the fun in that? Give him to me, and I'll put on a show that everybody can enjoy.
Ugh, so gauche. What do we care for bread and circuses? The man thinks suffering is assured.
Yak, as a man's dick is cut off in the castle.
Alien Isolation is one of the best games for creating an atmosphere of fear and tension. The graphics here play a key role in making you feel like you're really on a space station with something dreadful crawling through the vents. Every panel, every flickering light, the dynamic shadows, and the intricate details make you feel like you've stepped into the movie Alien. When you're hiding in a locker and see the flashlight's beam flicker, it's clear the developers put a lot of effort into creating this atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. Still Wakes the Deep is a perfect example of how the visual component helps create a sense of terrifying isolation. The game immerses you in the harsh atmosphere of an oil rig in the middle of the ocean, and the setting itself, with its narrow corridors and grim technical rooms, plays a huge role in creating anxiety. The excellent work with lighting and water effects makes every corner of the platform creepy, and the sounds and interplay of shadows give you the sense that danger can come from anywhere. Layers of Fear impresses with its approach to visuals, offering the player an almost creepy museum experience. The artwork that changes as you look at it, warping walls and transitions between reality and illusion are all done beautifully. The environment constantly transforms, creating a feeling of being lost and unsure of what is real and what is not. The color palette, lighting effects, and work with perspective constantly make you feel uncomfortable, which is an excellent way to increase the psychological pressure. Visage is one of the scariest horror games thanks to its realistic graphics and unsettling atmosphere. Every corner of the house, every room is designed to make the player feel uncomfortable. Lighting plays a key role here, making every shadow and every dark corner more sinister. The developers did an excellent job of conveying the atmosphere of an abandoned house where everything feels foreign and dangerous. Shadows, dim lighting, and the sound of footsteps make your nerves stretch to the limit. SOMA impresses with its atmosphere of desolation and technological, haunting beauty. The underwater base is so detailed that you almost feel the cold of the water and the claustrophobia of the space. The sense of isolation and hopelessness that the graphics create adds a deep psychological effect to the game. The light filtering through broken windows, the gloomy algae-covered corridors, and the aging technology create a true sci-fi horror effect.
It feels like milk, but the taste, it's like sucking on a penny.
Nothing works anymore, I tell you.
Blair Witch is a game that literally puts you in a creepy forest. The graphics, particularly the lighting effects, play a huge role in creating this feeling. The forest at night, with its dark trees, flickering lights, and strange figures that seem to appear on the edges of your vision, evokes genuine fear. The developers tried to create an environment where you never feel safe. The feeling that the forest has a life of its own and that something is watching you is largely thanks to the visual components of the game.
What was that thing?
Fears to Fathom excels in its simplicity and the atmosphere created by its graphics. There are no flashy visual effects, but the everyday life that suddenly becomes eerily unfamiliar and dangerous is conveyed through the detailed environment. The shadows in the house, the dim light of the lamps, the deserted streets, all together create a sense that something is wrong, and this discomfort only grows with each new event.